Hello, my name is Tim Bennett. I completed a volunteer placement in Posnan, which is in West Poland. I was working in a gymnasium school, so dealing with kids anywhere from 7 years old to 14, 15 years old. And can genuinely say that, hands down, one of the best periods of my life, for an 18-year-old, as far as learning a lot about what the world's about. I think the Lattitude placement was one of the best things I've done in my life so far, hands down. I was placed in a city called Posnan. Still a big enough city to be considered a city, but still felt quite local in some senses. And you got to know it really, really well. So when I got to Posnan to my school, obviously nervous as all hell. In Australia, done lots and lots of acting and speaking publicly, and that was fine. I could talk to 1,000 students at my high school easily, but to go into a classroom of 10 Polish kids aged between 5 and 8, petrified. And I still remember my first lesson with five-year-old Polish kids, not really any English at all, apart from they could say some soccer players' names. Me having not really much of a hand on Polish, thinking, how am I going to explain this lesson? How am I going to stand in front of a class and give a lesson? And I remember I was so nervous, and I said, okay, I'm going to do colours. It's just going to be my first lesson, colours. So, myself and Kat, the girl I was placed with, we stopped at the Walvica, like a supermarket on the way, bought some Skittles. Came in, had the Skittles, we actually blue-tacked the Skittles up to the board, wrote the names in English, and then I translated them to Polish, so easy enough. But they could already see because they coloured the Skittles, and I thought, I'm going to use the Skittles, because I'm a big fan of Skittles. Use the Skittles and probably bring them in so that there was an incentive for the kids to guess the colour. So we put the Skittles at the front of the table and said, just started off, we did the colours, so they just have to say what colour it was, blue, green. They were able to eat it after they said it. And that was really a simple way, I guess, of being able to make it a little bit fun. Like, it was fun involving the Skittles, but it was also an effective tool. And I reckon that's the sort of stuff I got from that first week. And yeah, I remember that first lesson, being so nervous, but coming away thinking, I used blue tack and Skittles, and I think I just ran an effective lesson for teaching Polish kids colours. I was one of those people who was going to go straight into university, had that set in stone in my mind, but then thought, actually, I'm going to go and see a bit of the world. And I know that first year away and that year being overseas is the best year because I think you get clear on what you're passionate about. The experience of being able to go over somewhere completely and utterly out of your comfort zone, but to still, I guess, have a start, like with Lattitude, where they give you a start. They give you a place where you have a host family and you have a particular role. Having that particular start can facilitate the most amazing things, and I know that directly.